Legends never truly leave us. Their stories, their impact, and their legacies continue to shape the world long after they're gone. Today, we honor remarkable individuals who have touched countless lives and whose memories will stand the test of time. If their journeys have ever inspired you, take a moment to give this video a thumbs up as a tribute. Your support helps keep their legacies alive, ensuring their influence is never forgotten. Stan Love, former NBA player and father of Miami Heat star Kevin Love, passed away on April 27, 2025, at the age of 76. He was drafted 9th overall by the Baltimore Bullets in the 1971 NBA draft and played 4 seasons with the Bullets, Los Angeles Lakers, and briefly with the San Antonio Spurs in the ABA. Over his career, he averaged 6.6 points and 3.9 rebounds per game. Stan was also known for his close ties to the music industry as the younger brother of Beach Boys singer Mike Love. In the late 1970s, he served as a bodyguard and assistant to his cousin, Brian Wilson, during a challenging period in Wilson's life. In a heartfelt tribute, Kevin Love described his father as his first hero and greatest teacher, expressing pride in being his son and gratitude for the lessons imparted. Kevin also acknowledged their complex relationship, noting past conflicts but emphasizing the healing and reconciliation that took place later. Ed Pink, renowned as the Old Master in the motorsports community, passed away on April 28, 2025, at the age of 94. Born in Los Angeles in 1931, Pink began his engine-building career in the early 1950s, quickly establishing a reputation for precision and innovation. His company, Ed Pink Racing Engines, became a cornerstone of American motorsports, supplying championship-winning engines across drag racing, IndyCar, NASCAR, and IMSA. Notably, Pink's engines powered legends like Don Prudhomme, Shirley Muldowney, and Tony Stewart to numerous victories. Over his illustrious career, he is credited with building over 5,000 engines. Pink's contributions were recognized with his induction into the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America in 2012. Even after selling his business in 2008, he remained active in the industry, continuing to work in his shop well into his 90s. Cora Sue Collins, a celebrated child actress from Hollywood's golden age, passed away on April 27, 2025, at the age of 98. She died at her Beverly Hills home due to complications from a stroke. Born on April 19, 1927 in Beckley, West Virginia, Collins began her film career at age 5 with the 1932 comedy The Unexpected Father. Over the next 13 years, she appeared in nearly 50 films, often portraying the younger versions of leading ladies like Greta Garbo, Norma Shearer, and Bette Davis. Collins developed a close friendship with Garbo, who personally selected her to play the younger version of her character in Queen Christina, 1933. Their bond lasted until Garbo's death in 1990. After retiring from acting in 1945 at age 18, Collins lived a private life, enjoying activities like competitive water skiing and hosting social events. Her legacy endures through her contributions to classic cinema and the memories cherished by those who knew her. Andy Bay, the acclaimed jazz singer and pianist, passed away on April 26, 2025, at the age of 85. He died at the Actors Fund home in Englewood, New Jersey, surrounded by family and friends. Born Andrew Weidman Bay Jr. on October 28, 1939, in Newark, New Jersey, Bay began playing piano at age 3. He gained early exposure to music through his family group, Andy and the Bay Sisters, and later performed with jazz luminaries such as Horace Silver, Gary Bartz, and Max Roach. Bay's solo career flourished with albums like Experience and Judgment, 1974, and ballads, Blues and Bay, 1996, which marked his resurgence in the jazz scene. His 2004 album American Song earned a Grammy nomination, and his 2013 release The World, according to Andy Bay, received critical acclaim. Known for his 4-octave baritone voice, Bay's music resonated with emotional depth and authenticity. A memorial celebration of his life and musical legacy is being planned. Priscilla Pointer, acclaimed actress known for her roles in Dallas and Carrie, passed away peacefully in her sleep on April 28, 2025, at the age of 100. Her daughter, actress Amy Irving, confirmed the news, sharing a heartfelt tribute on Instagram that read, "Hopefully to run off with her two adoring husbands and her many dogs. She most definitely will be missed." Born on May 18, 1924 in New York City, Pointer began her acting career in the late 1940s. She co-founded the San Francisco Actors Workshop with her first husband, Jules Irving, in 1952, and performed in numerous Broadway productions, including A Streetcar Named Desire, Yerma, In the Time of Your Life. Pointer transitioned to television and film in the 1970s, portraying Rebecca Barnes Wentworth in 44 episodes of Dallas from 1981 to 1983. She also appeared in films such as Carrie, 1976, Mommy Dearest, 1981, and Blue Velvet, 1986, often portraying maternal characters. Throughout her career, Pointer collaborated with her children, including acting alongside Amy Irving in several films. She is survived by her children, Amy, David, and Katie Irving. Joey Archer, the middleweight boxer renowned for defeating Sugar Ray Robinson in Robinson's final fight, passed away on April 25, 2025, at the age of 87. Born on February 10, 1938, in the Bronx, New York, Archer began his professional boxing career in 1956. He achieved a notable victory in November 1965 by defeating Robinson via unanimous decision, marking the end of Robinson's illustrious career. Throughout his career, Archer faced prominent fighters such as Emil Griffith and Dick Tiger. Despite his skill and determination, he never secured a world title. He retired in 1967 with a record of 45 wins, 4 losses, and 8 knockouts. After retiring from boxing, Archer resided in Rensselaer, New York. He is survived by his nieces and nephews, including Raymond, Stephen, Renee, and Lee, and their families. Mike Peters, the iconic frontman of the Welsh rock band The Alarm, passed away on April 28, 2025, at the age of 66 after a courageous 3-decade battle with blood cancer. Born on February 25, 1959, in Prestatyn, Wales, Peters rose to prominence in the early 1980s with The Alarm, known for their anthemic hits like 68 Guns and the album Strength. The band gained international recognition, sharing stages with U2, Queen, and Bob Dylan. Diagnosed with lymphoma in 1995, Peters faced multiple relapses, including chronic lymphocytic leukemia and later Richter's syndrome. Despite these challenges, he remained active in music and advocacy, co-founding the Love, Hope, Strength Foundation in 2006. The foundation, which promotes cancer awareness and stem cell donation, helped register over 250,000 potential stem cell donors through global campaigns and concerts at iconic locations like Mount Everest Base Camp and Machu Picchu. Peters was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire in 2019 for his services to cancer care. He is survived by his wife Jules and their 2 sons, Dylan and Evan. His legacy endures through his music, advocacy, and the lives he touched worldwide. Jane Gardam, the acclaimed British novelist, passed away on April 28, 2025, at the age of 96 in Chipping Norton, Oxfordshire. Born Jean Mary Pearson on July 11, 1928, in Codham, North Yorkshire, Gardam began her literary career later in life after raising her 3 children. She worked as a Red Cross traveling librarian and a journalist before turning to fiction writing. Her debut novel, A Long Way from Verona, was published in 1971. Gardam's most notable works include the Old Filth trilogy, Old Filth, 2004, The Man in the Wooden Hat, 2009, and Last Friends, 2013, which explores the lives of British expatriates in Asia during the decline of the British Empire. Her novel, The Queen of the Tambourine, 1991, won the Whitbread, now Costa, Book Award for Best Novel, and she also won the Whitbread Children's Book Award for The Hollow Land, 1981. Gardam was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, in 2009 for services to literature and was a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature. She is survived by her 2 sons, Tom and Tim, and 5 grandchildren. David Horowitz, the influential American conservative writer and activist, passed away on April 29, 2025, at the age of 86 after a prolonged battle with cancer. His death was confirmed by the David Horowitz Freedom Center, the think tank he founded, and was announced by his son, Ben Horowitz, co-founder of the venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz. Born on January 10, 1939, in Queens, New York, Horowitz was raised in a communist household. He began his career as a Marxist and became a prominent figure in the 1960s New Left, notably serving as an editor for Ramparts magazine. His ideological shift to conservatism was influenced by personal tragedies, including the murder of his friend Betty Van Patter, which led him to reevaluate his political beliefs. Horowitz authored numerous books, including the memoir Radical Son, which chronicles his journey from leftist activism to conservative thought. He founded the David Horowitz Freedom Center in 1988, using it as a platform to advocate for conservative causes and critique liberal ideologies, particularly in academia. Roy Cooper, the legendary rodeo cowboy known as the Super Looper, passed away on April 29, 2025, at the age of 69 in a tragic house fire at his home in Decatur, Texas. Born on November 13, 1955, in Hobbs, New Mexico, Cooper was a dominant force in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, PRCA. He won the PRCA Rookie of the Year award in 1976 and went on to secure 8 world championships, including 6 in tie-down roping and the all-around title in 1983, achieving a rare rodeo triple crown. Inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame in 1979, Cooper was celebrated for his speed, precision, and innovative techniques, earning him the nickname Super Looper. Cooper's legacy extended beyond his own achievements. He was a mentor and inspiration to generations of rodeo athletes. His 3 sons, Cliff, Clint, and Tuff, followed in his footsteps, with Tuff becoming a 4-time world champion. Cooper was also known for his humility and deep love for his family, often reflecting on the importance of making lasting memories. His passing has left a profound impact on the rodeo community, with tributes pouring in from fans, fellow cowboys, and country music stars alike. Andrew Marc Karpen, the founder and CEO of Bleecker Street Media, passed away on April 28, 2025, at the age of 59 after a prolonged battle with glioblastoma, a form of brain cancer. Born on April 18, 1966, in New York City, Karpen earned a bachelor's degree from Washington University in St. Louis and an MBA from New York University, where he met his wife, Pamela Sloan. He began his career at Miramax and later held senior positions at Oxygen Media and Focus Features, where he served as co-CEO before founding Bleecker Street in 2014. Under his leadership, Bleecker Street released over 75 films, including Captain Fantastic, Trumbo, Golda, and The Wedding Banquet. Karpen was known for his dedication to independent cinema and his collaborative spirit. He is survived by his wife, Pam, their children, Josh, Zach, and Sloan, and Josh's wife, Kristen, who is expecting their first child. Memorial contributions may be made to the Lenox Hill Brain Tumor Center or the Fairfield County. Richard Wernick, the Pulitzer Prize-winning composer and esteemed educator, passed away on April 25, 2025, at the age of 91 in Haverford, Pennsylvania. His son, Adam, confirmed that the cause was age-related decline. Born on January 16, 1934, in Boston, Wernick began his musical journey at age 11 and went on to study at Brandeis University, Mills College, and Tanglewood, where he trained under notable figures such as Aaron Copland, Leonard Bernstein, and Leon Kirshner. His compositional style blended dissonance with tonality and rhythm with lyricism, producing works that were both challenging and expressive. Wernick's 1977 composition, Visions of Terror and Wonder, earned him the Pulitzer Prize for Music. He also received multiple Kennedy Center Friedheim Awards and a 2006 Composer of the Year honor from the Classical Recording Foundation. Beyond his compositions, Wernick was a dedicated educator at the University of Pennsylvania from 1968 to 1996, mentoring generations of composers. He also served as a consultant for contemporary music to the Philadelphia Orchestra under Ricardo Muti.